Wanderers, welcome to the Wondering Dutchmen podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by our friends up on 4th Street in Huntingburg, the Gaslight.
We are entering the spring season, and that means we are all busy running kids to sporting events or busy with outside choring. During this busy season, we don't have time to cook, so let our friends at the Gaslight feed you. Whether you're looking for appetizers and sandwiches or their delicious tavern-style pizzas, let the Gaslight feed you tonight. Even if you aren't busy, the weather is just right to get back outside. Venture up to 4th Street in Huntingburg and see our friends at the Gaslight. Don't forget about their bar catering services or fundraisers offered by the Gaslight either.
The Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchmen podcast coming to you from Smoker's Lounge.
Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah. The Wondering Dutchmen. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Wandering Dutchman podcast, coming to you from Smoker's Lounge. We are brought to you all month long here in April by our friends up there at the Gaslight. Go see them today. Get you a hot pie, a sandwich, cold beer, whatever you want. They got it for you.
Spicy chicken nachos.
Spicy chicken nachos.
You
Big
ever
fella
had those?
says they're delicious. One of Janelle's favorites.
Yeah.
But go up there and see him. Tell him the Dutchman sent you. Welcome to the lounge. Happy Wednesday to you. If you're listening to this on Wednesday, if you're listening to us any other day, well, we just hope it's a happy day for you. One thing you may notice, we're going to break down the fourth wall right away. Ladybugs everywhere.
I don't think they can tell.
Oh, somebody will.
Yeah, maybe.
We got some pretty in tune, attention.
To detail.
Yeah. And people watch us on like HD TV, like
Yeah.
55-inch TVs.
That's right.
So we want to break down the other fourth wall.
What's the other one?
Neighbor Doug doesn't have pants on in the lounge.
Oh. No, that's me.
Oh,
I don't.
I know.
We're going to have to name tag these chairs now.
Why? Because my gooch is on this chair.
You got your good pair of Duluth on?
Mm-hmm. PBR edition.
Oh, fancy.
Got
I don't
some
know.
Grundle sweat on.
Oh, mine are bows and arrows.
Mm.
Big
How about
Duluth
you?
trading guy.
Yeah. How about you?
Haynes Whitey Tidies.
No, he's a Duluth guy.
Camo.
Oh,
We're all three Duluth guys.
you got to be careful. You won't be able to find your
Hear
stick
that?
of balls.
Hear that, Duluth Trading Company?
Hey, if you want 3 fat guys from Southern Indiana to represent your brand, give us a call.
We
Yeah.
got your back.
Could you imagine that modeling ad? Hey, we need to take underwear photos with you guys.
Sign me up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sure.
They wouldn't be able to see much of the front, but the back they could see
And it'd be a little flat.
as a board. Did Justine said she sent you a TikTok today? Did you get that? Something about look like a frog?
Mm-mm.
No, maybe she didn't send it. Oh, she sent it to Jenna.
Mm.
But she was implying that you don't have an ass either and
Yeah.
look like a frog.
Look like a bullfrog standing up.
Yeah. When you're naked.
When you're naked with your bitch shit and your tattoos hanging out.
World's littlest shins, smallest ass, and a belly. Like
Hey, I'm going to be honest, though. So a couple weeks ago when we dined and danced with our friends from St. Henry and the surrounding area, and I scraped the shit out of my shin,
Yeah.
I've really paid for it this week for some reason. I'll still make fun of your bitch shins because I don't have bitch shins. I've got good, healthy lower legs.
Sure.
But my left shin's really hurt. Well, it is. You want me to put it up here on the table for everybody to see?
yeah, go ahead.
Gosh.
Pretty proud of that one, huh?
That's the old chainsaw scar right there. Survived it. Didn't cut my leg off, Dave.
look
Could
away.
have been a peg leg.
That would have been awesome.
Great content from that.
Oh, peg leg.
Oh, poor little Tink Tink.
Now we got a stink bug coming to
Talk
with, ladybugs.
It's all part of it. So, what you guys been up to? How's the weekend? Anything exciting?
It's been all week in Tampa. It was a good time. Warm weather.
Heard you met some natives.
Oh, yeah. We went out and met the natives one evening. But anyway, it was a pretty good time. But I was real happy to be
You got
back.
one in your cocktail there, Cab. Getting ready to go in there for a little drinky drink. There it goes.
I think ladybugs probably add a little salt to it.
They're getting swarmed over there. I didn't have nothing going on. Nothing.
We had a steak day last Sunday. We made some steaks.
we did. Watch some basketball.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was probably the only time the Smokers Lounge didn't listen to any radio.
Well, you're a big sports guy, Dave.
Yep.
You don't want to talk about us sitting out on the fire having a couple beers?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we
Saturday night, we did that. Yeah.
Just a Saturday night.
Oh, hell. We went to tacos at Patoka.
Oh, yeah.
We went up there for that whole spiel and ate some tacos. Came back home and then
Saw the youngest Masoner girl holding her own up there.
yeah, that was hilarious.
like taco eating wise
No.
or fist
No, she
fight?
was getting ready to throw down
Yeah.
Oh, really?
over her scooter.
Somebody swiped her scooter and she was not having it.
Oh,
There was probably 15 adults around the fire, and everybody just shut up and was watching her shell out hot justice.
Yeah. I mean, everybody, you could have heard a flea fart around the fire. Everybody was locked into Eleanor, just flat lining Abel out.
oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. He took her scooter for a hot lap.
She didn't appreciate it.
No, sir, did she? No way.
Not one.
Yeah,
iota.
I'm mad. It's my scooter. You know, that's that.
Once
that
she noticed we were all watching, she both hips.
looked
Oh.
at, right at us.
It's my scooter. I'm allowed to be mad about it.
Yeah.
Hey, tell him.
She'd come over there and fire whip your ass and then bitch in.
She was pissed.
Did she calm down or?
Yeah.
Okay. She
Hey,
get her
she
scooter
was
back?
fair, but
Yeah.
justful. You know what I mean? She laid it out and everything. Nothing was effed. You know, everything was good after that.
So like she's a warden in training.
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
She even had a posse.
Bossy.
She had a posse.
Mm-hmm.
So is it like a battle of the sexes?
The
Like
whole
No,
squad.
because she had both sexes on her posse.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh boy.
Yeah. The whole Winholt, all the Winholt girls, and the little Ernie girl, and the Ernie boy, and another boy, maybe one of the Gogol boys. Yeah, they was going.
They knew which side of the law.
They were going to shit up, man. Yeah, for real, for real.
Doing hood rat shit
It
up
was
at
funny.
Toka Lake,
It
huh?
was funny. Yep.
Just about had us a $high trailer park throwdown.
Oh boy. I mean, part of you's got to be proud, right?
Oh yeah,
It was good.
The other
Speaking
part
of-
of you's got to worry because she's going to be a teenager someday, and you're
yeah.
yeah.
Going to jail for assault and battery.
You or your youngest daughter?
Her.
Oh, okay.
No, not me. I'm not a fighter.
You're a lover, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah.
Big lover.
About you? You got anything going?
Janelle had to work Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
so that was kind of a tough spot. But you know, just the usual routine, usual rigmarole. Yeah, whatever it is. With the start of baseball last week, we were on the road twice last
On
week.
the road
and then-
again.
Tough start.
When y'all play again?
Yeah, Tuesday. Princeton Tigers come into town.
Oh, good. It's here. I can
Yeah.
ride the buggy.
Well, your son's not playing.
I'm not going.
It's a varsity game, so you're good.
Okay.
You're good unless you
Are
want to
there
come
many-
down and hang
Are
out.
there many JV games?
Yeah, they play. Varsity probably plays like 18. JV probably plays 15. And if you watch some at JV baseball, it's probably warranted they don't play too terribly much. It's a tough adjustment early on.
Yeah.
Some of them boys. We've had a rough week of practice.
Oh,
The out of spring break thing, our focus hadn't been there.
Well, it is spring break.
I know. I don't like it though. You can't get any better if you're not focused on what you got to do.
Is the whole squad there, or are you missing quite a few?
We actually 21, 22 out of the 24, 25.
ruined that many family vacations, huh?
No, it was all optional. If your son didn't want to come this week, wouldn't say a word. I always say it because there's a lot of kids that don't go anywhere on spring break.
Yeah, we were one of them.
There's 2 that they've never missed a spring break, and it'll be 4 years total I've coached out of the same bloodline.
Yeah.
Always going somewhere. So
Well, good for them.
yeah, that's what I said. But no, nothing much.
My ears are sweating a lot under these headphones.
Had my first marketing exam that I took on
Oh.
Sunday. Big 94 out of 100.
Not a bad.
So
Here, pass
Keep-
that one down.
appreciate that. So it's kind of nice starting to see light at the end of the tunnel because I registered for my summer class. I'm taking construction management quality control.
oh,
Ah.
Yeah. Well, because see, I was going to take a finance related one, And then they're like, hey, we don't have a professor for this, so you can either wait to take it another semester or, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. So,
There you go.
the construction knowledge,
management, quality minded.
quality control, yeah. So, because then I think I did another one with like estimates and stuff. Brother Love may need an overqualified desk jockey someday, or
Quoter.
somebody else. So that's all I got. But before we jump into it, we're going to hear from our friends at Hopf Outdoor Power.
We've been saying for a while now that grass mowing season is upon us. If you went out to the shed and last year's mower is now destined for a quick sale on Marketplace, you need to head to Hopf Outdoor Power for your next mower. Good news, they're having the Ultimate Cub Cadet Sales event going on now through May 15th. Head over to Hopf Outdoor Power today, and happy shopping.
All right, big fella, we got.
Well, so last night, the warden and I we ran down to Evansville.
Little Sam's trip?
No, had to go to Lowe's and pick up our new bathtub. We're remodeling our bathroom upstairs, and we went with a cast iron tub.
Is it like a clawfoot unit?
No,
Just cast iron.
alcove.
Okay.
It's an alcove type deal.
Alcove, what do you mean by that?
It just looks like a normal ass bathtub that goes in the wall.
I had a
Damn, if
cast
you want
iron.
to touch them, just touch them.
No, I was trying to save your life.
Anyway. What's that, Dave? I'm sorry.
I had a cast iron tub in the house in Brazil. When I ripped it out, I didn't know it was cast iron. That bitch was heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how heavy is this one?
Pretty heavy.
Did you bring it home with you, or are they going to deliver?
No, I brought it home.
What the hell did you put it in?
Dad's truck.
Oh.
Then
Well, why didn't you call? It could have helped you bring it in.
You went up the driveway about the time we were backing into the drive and had the garage door open. But I didn't know that you were out and about still at that time.
Oh.
Because it was like 10 o'clock, 9:15 or 9:30, something like that.
Oh. Well, I try not to spy, what is that? Google neck? Not Google neck.
Rubbernecking.
I want you to still have your privacy down at the end of the drive.
Now, do you got to take it in the house or you just got to unload it in the garage?
It's in the garage already. I had a young fella from work come over and help me set it off.
Do you lay in it? Does it feel comfortable?
Didn't lay in it, no.
Oh.
No, it's just for showering for me. I'm not a big bath guy. But anyway, I noticed a shit ton of invasive trees. That's what I want to talk about.
Oh, that's
Bradford pear.
Bradford pears.
Yeah, that's a hot topic.
It is mind-boggling. If you go down I-64
Yeah.
right now, they're full in bloom, and it is insane. It's like going through a white tunnel.
Now, we had one in the front yard. It blew down in the storm, but I liked it. I thought it was a nice looking
They're
tree.
worthless trees.
So what makes them so invasive? They just sprout up easy?
Yes.
I think I saw, was it DNR or it was one of them? They shared out a photo, like a time-stamped photo.
Yeah.
It was like an aerial, and then it showed before, then 4 or 5 years. There's a couple, there was 1 or 2 in the beginning, and then there was probably half, and then the 7 or 10 year was 3/4 of the ground was covered.
But
in
I
these
mean,
things.
trees are good, right?
Not them.
Why?
95%
Do
of
they not make oxygen?
95% of the trees that you see in that scrub brush are Bradford pear.
Yeah.
It's wild.
So what makes them so bad though, besides quick growing and
Well, they're, I guess, I don't know.
non-native?
Yes, non-native. Number one, they repopulate so fast and grow up wherever. Tough to keep under control.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Well, I think our
Next thing you know, you're going to want to kill all the whales because they don't have legs.
where'd that come from?
I don't know. Trees are good.
Well, but these don't let the trees that you really want to grow because the lifespan of a Bradford pear is probably 10 or 15 years.
I don't have a clue.
Because then they grow and their branches get all wonky, and that's why you see a lot of them fall down, fall apart.
Large
They're shallow rooted.
Yeah, that too.
They're very shallow rooted, so they blow over really easy, cause a big mess. Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was going to be a banger topic, but it ain't worth the. Casey, what you got, man?
No, we can talk about whatever you want, buddy.
Oh, it's good. No need. It was wild driving down the interstate and seeing all those white trees blooming like you used to never see them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And now it's everywhere.
they're pretty for a hot minute,
Yeah,
but they're a problem.
everywhere along the interstate. Down there around those subdivisions, anywhere between the fence rows, are just millions of Bradford pear trees.
I don't know. Can you even buy them anymore from any local nursery?
No, I don't think so.
because they used to sell them suckers all the time.
Yeah, my grandparents had one in there. They had a crabapple tree, and the crabapple tree broke.
They're native though, right?
I don't have a clue.
Okay.
And then it would put on them little apples, little bitty bastards about the size of a grape. And I can't remember if it got struck by lightning or what happened. It broke over, and Grandpa cut it up and then dug the stump out, and then they planted a Bradford pear in its place.
Yeah.
And then I can remember in my lifetime that thing getting big
Yeah.
and then snapping off, and they tore it, cut it out, and ground it up too.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Plant you a nice red bud or two.
Yeah.
Red buds are native.
Yeah.
We've got a nice red bud. It's had nice, pretty, or a dogwood. Dogwoods seem to be hard to grow though. Dogwoods like kind of growing up in like cover brush a little bit.
I have a shit ton of them.
Dogwoods?
Yeah, back
or red
behind-
buds?
Both. Down behind the garage. Holy shit.
What's the matter?
What just happened
I
there?
don't know. I think there was one going out.
One was going
coming
out
in.
and one was coming in at the same time. And
Yeah.
it was very alarming for the one going
Which
out.
one was coming in?
I don't know.
I think it was your warden. She might have gotten her nose broke.
Oh.
She might have gotten her nose broke.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear my warden laughing. That's definitely my warden.
Yeah. So here's what. This may come as no surprise, but I need routine in my life.
All right, I'll buy that. I like a routine.
So 2 weeks, well, in real time, 3 weeks ago, podcast time 2 weeks ago, or no, vice versa. 4 weeks ago in real time. No, 3 weeks ago in real time.
Doesn't
4
really
weeks
matter,
ago.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're really getting into the
Detail
weeds. on-
doesn't matter.
Oh, wow. I feel like I got turned up real loud.
But I
No?
had to take a little PTO because of hours to
Oh,
burn.
yeah.
And so that really threw me for a loop, and then went back to work, kind of tried to get back into routine. And then this week with the kids on spring break, it's just messed it all up again.
Yeah.
And I start losing stuff, like not like anything important, but like, hey, where'd I put my pocket knife? Or hey, where'd that chapstick tube I have go? Or hey, who's got the kids? That kind of stuff.
Who's on first?
Yeah. And I just need these.
Who's Brownie?
Who is Brownie?
Yeah, I don't know.
I knew a guy named Brownie from Brazil.
Yeah.
Like that was his real name?
Well, his last name was Brown.
100%. When the twins were little, routine was key.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have it. Yeah.
But even like as an adult, like do you get out of sorts without?
I'm a creature of habit.
I've been out of sorts for like the last month. And I don't know what's going on.
I think we just need to go get lost in the woods and get back together with nature. They say taking a little time off from
For bad behavior?
social media and phones and electricity. Go
No.
Amish for a week.
I like reading, though, on my tablet.
Yeah, that just makes sense. But I don't know. I just struggle without the routine of up at this time, get the coffee pot going, get the kids going, get clean. Like, it just throws me for like, it just seems like things are out of order. And as much as like organized mess, because I'm a big organized mess guy,
Sure.
but my organized mess stays organized by having a routine.
Yeah.
And it'll be like the same when the kids get out of school in May. Like it just throws everything, like a wrench in everything.
May's like 5 weeks away.
Yeah, not far at all. We're almost halfway through 2025.
That's insane to me.
Like that's a crazy thought.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Life's short, then you die.
Some people have a long life and then they die, but either way, you're going to die.
yeah. Well, I found out we lost a lady up at work. Found out in December, lung cancer that had spread to her brain, passed away in podcast time 2 weeks ago.
That don't take long.
But it was like and how they noticed it. They didn't notice like the lung issue, but she started like being really disoriented about things. So just like getting things mixed up at work and like all this other stuff. And finally her daughter's like, hey, we need to go get you checked out. And that was December. And then just went like that. It's nuts. It is crazy.
Routine for me, I told my wife the other night that I was really going to try to turn over a new leaf and try to like be in bed with my CPAP on by 10 p.m. I don't know. Like I just like last night we stayed up pretty late watching a really riveting TV show about horses. It was a horse show that was on television. Don't know really what it was called. Maybe Wildfire. It's kind of like a series that was filmed back in the 90s, I think. We were really into it.
Like, what got you really into it?
Just the show.
Like, it was that good?
Mm-hmm. Really good.
What was it on?
I don't even know. Don't know.
Who's in it?
I don't have a clue that either.
So
What
did
color
you
were
actually?
the horses?
I don't know. Brown.
Where were they at?
At a prison equestrian camp.
They have equestrian camps in
Now,
prison?
Putnamville was a horse farm.
Yeah, they had. That's what it was. It was a jail horse farm. Yeah, that's where they were at. The prisoners went to this horse thing.
So did one of the like camp worker or one of the horse workers?
You're
fall in love
asking
with
me
it?
way too many questions. I really
Thought
wasn't
you
that
were-
watching it that much.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we got to the bottom of that.
But I stayed up too late, and then like today, I've just been all day.
Isn't it amazing how that happens?
Yeah, like I just feel like shit. My legs hurt, my feet hurt. I have no motivation. I just want to like I came home from work today and didn't do shit. Just kind of been in a funk. Depression, maybe? I don't know what it is.
Could be.
Yeah.
Kind of that spring holding on a little bit longer.
Overwhelmed with a lot of projects that have been, stacking up.
Well, you kind of had your household turned upside down
Yeah.
with the projects.
Yeah.
Dave, you're probably regimented, I would assume.
Regimented? I try to be regimented. Every once in a while, though, you got to break the regime. You know what I mean? You got to just step outside there, shake a foot loose, and do the damn thing.
Makes sense.
Like I like staying up late once or twice a week. I've actually told my warden that I want to try to stay up to 11:30 or 12 instead of going to bed at like 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
You really go to bed at 8:30?
I like to be in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest, and then I'm snoozing by 9:15. 8:45.
That is wild. I can't tell you the last time I went to bed at 8:30.
I really enjoy it, but I feel like I'm so close to the end of my life that I need to try to get more out of it than normal.
So close to the end of your life.
I'm
I
pretty
think-
sure I'm in the last decade.
What makes you think that?
Just hunch.
Decades are only 10 years, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So you're going to die at what, 41?
51.
51.
50, 51. When's your old man? How old was your old man?
50.
So how do you go from wanting to live to be 200 years old to like, this is my last decade?
Well, sure, I'd like to. 116, so just
Oh.
2100. I'm just not sure that's going to happen. Planning for the worst, hoping for the best, planning for the worst.
So nothing's like giving you this big hunch, but like, I mean, because you celebrated your weight loss by sending us the picture that you could fold the tray table down. Like
Yeah,
that's a
I was
big
on
win.
a smaller plane today. Really me on that one.
Oh, so
But
you
the skinny kid, he
I
was
didn't
like,
get that picture.
well, the skinny kid that went with me was like, no, dude, I think it's the plane. He's like, because the last one I could pull it all the way out, and I still had room, and I can't pull this one all the way out. I'm like, thanks for making me feel better, Stone.
So it didn't work out for you one way or the other.
And it felt like the plane took longer to get off the ground, but I don't think that was just me. Like there was bigger folks than me on that particular bird.
Oh, you got a plane full of fatties. Gonna have to really throw the boost
I was
on.
really getting like bummed out about it watching everybody get on. I'm like, man, what if there's any like, non-Americans here just watching all our lard asses weeble wobble up to the plane.
Captain comes on. We're out of seatbelt extenders.
I still didn't need the seatbelt extender. Had room to spare on the seatbelt quite a bit, but like I felt like we used a lot of runway to get that tin can off the ground. And and down there, like I was like, man, the fucking interstate's coming up quick. We gotta go.
Well, that Florida air is heavier.
Nah, that's
so-
probably what it was.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out maybe there was like a bad headwind too.
Oh yeah.
Maybe when you had
Wings were shorter because it was
or it was just full of fat people.
there was a lot of fat people. Like there was like a collective when they said every seat was taken.
Oh, that poor skinny
Was
bastard.
you in the window seat?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Are you a window seat guy or aisle seat
Window or aisle. I just don't want to be the guy in the middle.
guy? Yeah.
I prefer the aisle, but I take the window first because on Southwest you don't have assigned seats. It's by boarding priority.
Yeah.
So I'll sit in the middle and try to like breathe heavy or annoying and cough when people walk by. But
Take your
then
pants off.
if somebody comes in, then I'll scoot over one. But I'm not gonna be like, all right, Brenda, watch out. You got the inside. After I
But then don't move and just have to make her like straddle you on the way in.
Except she's a
Oh.
big hefty gal.
they were all
Oh.
big hefty. guys,
Oh,
that one.
excuse me, ma'am.
So Jenna texted me today while I'm at the airport, She's like, I just watched this TikTok about how only douchebags wear sunglasses inside the terminal. I'm like, what the f? I was like, that's not right. I was like, it's sunny as shit where I'm at. I'm wearing sunglasses. She's like, oh. And I was like, Stone, can you did I take a picture? Did you take a picture? What the f***'s going on? He's like, what are you talking about? So my wife's like talking about sunglasses in the terminal. He's like, maybe she just knows you. I'm like, well, I know she knows me, Stone.
We've been married for quite a few years.
I was like, this is weird. Then I called her and I was like, what are you talking about sunglasses? She's like, I just know you, I guess. I don't know. And then she hung up the phone. She was like, I didn't know you took your steel hat because I was wearing my steel hat. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the f*** is going on? But she knew somebody that she worked with that apparently saw me. Well, they thought they saw me. They thought they saw my doppelganger, and it was me. And, but yeah, it was really throwing me for a loop. I was trying to find how to get on the security cameras, and surprised I didn't get, like finger blasted or something for trying to search up the
Yeah. How to hack into airport security footage.
But I did find out they actually do. You can live stream the runway cameras in Tampa.
Really?
Like watch the planes take off and land or something.
I bet there's some weirdo sitting there in his mom's basement just watching away.
Watching them fly around in circles on the internet.
And then he picks which ones are the hefty ones because they use a little bit more runway.
Look at the heat vapor behind that big bastard.
So you really wore your sunglasses inside, huh, Ray Charles?
Yeah, but like the Tampa airport, it's just glass walls all the way down in the morning sun. It was hot and bright. It wasn't good.
Time's your flight leave? First one.
It's only one flight straight through. It was 10:55 is when it was supposed to board, but the gate we were at, they unloaded the passengers twice.
Oof.
Like passengers are on there, you see them getting off in their skin and their ticket as they're getting off the plane, and they all get back on the plane. And then they had them all get off again, and then they were loading them for what I assume would be the third time, and they changed our gate. So we actually ended up getting delayed probably about a half an hour. But
Yeah, that's tough. At least it was a direct flight. Louisville, I assume?
mm-hmm. Yep, Tampa to Louisville, hour and 49 minutes or so.
Probably quicker heading down, I would assume.
It's actually about the same.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A little more headwind. Like it was a little bit rougher flight coming home.
Because that's like that flight out to Vegas. It's like 4 hours out, 3 hours back. You get a nice break coming back.
Okay.
Get those continental crosswinds. I don't know what they call them.
Yeah.
Something like that. Hey, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and we'll be back.
New sponsor alert. The Rugged Foot on 4th Street in Huntingburg is the latest, and they are a good one. The Rugged Foot is a local small business that deserves our support. They carry men's and women's boots with different styles and brands for each. Right now, they have a special going on where if you purchase a pair of men's dry shod rubber boots, you get a women's pair 40% off.
All right, Brother Dave, what you got?
So the first night we went to the joint that's right there in the parking lot called Whiskey Wings. And she came up and took her orders and she was like, you guys want a drink? We got this special, this special, this special. If you want soft drinks, and like I've heard people call them soft drinks 1,000 times, but then since I was at more of a bar scene, do they call them soft drinks because there's not booze in them to make them a hard drink?
Yes.
That's like the answer.
Yes.
I guess I always thought it had to do with the fizz.
No.
I'll be damned.
Correct.
Huh. Quick topic. I never
No.
made the connection.
When you talk about soft drinks, you get up to Michigan, they call it pop.
I feel
Pop,
like that's what Indiana
soda,
calls it.
soft drinks. But I'm like a name brand guy. Like I'll take a Coke or I'll take a Diet Coke, or I don't like, hey, what soft drinks do you carry? Because most of them,
Like I grew up as
90% are
Pop
Coke.
guy or soda pop.
My grandma called them soft drinks.
Yeah. But that's what I assume. The soft. I don't really actually know the answer. I just
So
said
that
it
make
with
water a
confidence.
soft drink.
No, because I think there's a carbonation process to it too. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm speculating.
Okay.
I think water's water. Soft
like-
drinks, I think, gives to
I guess a hard
carbonated-
lemonade is fizzy. A little bit. Isn't that who started that? Like Mike's Hard Lemonade and
Yeah. You remember
Hard
when
Cider.
you remember when Not My Dad's root beer came out and it was like
Oh,
the
yeah.
latest big thing?
I just threw some of that away when I got this fridge. It sat in that other shop fridge for like 6 years.
I mean, I think they still sell it, but
couldn't.
It was
you
not
couldn't-
my father's boozy syrup when I threw it away.
You couldn't find it.
Yeah,
couldn't
it
buy
was
it.
like the hottest thing.
It was going out of style.
Well, it was funny. I was down at the old Dutch Mart, and they had root beer. They had Dad's root beer at the bottom of the thing. So I looked up at the attendant working. I was like, "Do you think they thought?" They're like, "I don't know, but that's a random place for root beer." I was like, "Yeah, that's
I never put that together because I remember Dad's root beer.
yeah." They had it at the bottom of like the booze shelf.
Okay.
So
I always liked Dad's and then Dog and Suds.
yeah, Dog and Suds is good root beer.
When I was a youngster, I'd go fishing with my dad. He'd get himself a 6-pack of MGDs and get me a
I love a good
6-pack
MGD.
Dog and Suds root beer. We just drink out of glass bottles.
You know, this is
Morning
going to be an
fishing.
unpopular opinion. Not a fan of A&W root beer.
Me neither. No, I do like the cream soda.
I'm a Barks guy.
Barks
I like
is
Barks.
good.
Barks is good.
IBC root beer is good.
Yeah. What is that one that's a Pepsi product? Mad Dog? That's
I don't think that.
Big Dog? Frosty Dog?
It's not Mad Dog. That's the 2020,
Yeah.
which is a hard.
But there's a
one.
dog root beer. It's a Pepsi product.
Okay.
Dog and Suds.
No.
No clue.
Okay. I only knew Dog and Suds.
Gonna have to look that up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But no, that's my assumption, Dave, that soft drinks indicate that
Okay.
there's no sort of alcohol in them.
I'll be damned.
But I'm not for
I
sure
had a
about
full. I had a leaded Coca-Cola down there at the plant. They brought one out. They're like, "You want a soft drink?" I said, "Sure, I'll have a." You got a Diet Pepsi or something? She said, "We got Coke," and I'm like, "I'll have a Coke." And I took a big swig of that, and like, my toes curled up. Like,
that. That first gulp of a fresh Coca-Cola
Good
get
grief.
you.
it's pretty stout.
Good.
I haven't had, no, that's not true. I was going to say, we haven't bought any regular Cokes at the house. We've been getting them Mexican Cokes from Sam's Club.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Yep, that's where
In the
we've been.
bottle
at.
or a can?
Bottle. I don't know if they put them in a can.
No.
But you get one of them in the fridge, nice and cold. It's pretty tasty.
Oh yeah, really, very good.
I like it. I like it. So anything else on that soft drink, Dave?
No, it was one of those things just kind of clicked, and I was like, I'll be damned. And I asked a fella traveling.
You
he's
think
like,
maybe we should like fact check it and find out why they are called soft drinks?
Yeah, we can.
I think we'll just let the Wanderers answer.
Well, we can fact check it real quick. I mean, we can.
Oh,
We can. Do it.
Mug root beer.
There we go.
there's no dog in it.
There's a dog on their emblem.
Oh,
Isn't there?
Okay. Okay.
Mug root beer was a big deal. They're not bad. I like Sprecher.
Spreckens and Deutsch.
Oh, you get them at Menards.
Sprecher?
Yeah, I think so. You ever thought about making some homemade root beer?
No.
Nope.
What kind of root do you use?
That's a great question. The term
Ginger root.
The term soft drink originated to distinguish non-alcoholic beverages from alcoholic ones, which were called hard drinks. The
damn.
soft and soft drink is used to contrast hard drinks. The term soft drink is a euphemism for non-alcoholic beverages. Origin
So water.
emerged in the late 19th century to describe non-alcoholic beverages, particularly as carbonated drinks gained popularity.
I'll be damned.
Because back in the day, you used to have to go to the old soda counter and they'd make you up something, or that's what they do on It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Great Christmas movie.
There we have it.
Yeah, there we do. Now we got it. We got it all figured out. It's time for the Merkley and Sons Choice Cut Question of the Week for the fellas. Brought to you by Merkley and Sons, of course, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts.
Public service announcement. If you're headed to the ball fields and they aren't utilizing Merkley burgers, don't protest or make a scene. We aren't that way. But the next time you head to the field, grab a couple of Merkley burgers from your private stock and ask the grill master to go ahead and make yours with quality burgers from Merkley and Sons, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts.
These are going to be random, but I hope we have fun with them. Because when I went searching, I asked for give me some non-political, slightly adult-themed would you rather questions. So that's what we're fishing with right now. And the first one, would you rather accidentally send a spicy text to your boss or your mom?
I think it'd be funnier if it went to my boss. How spicy are we talking? Like, I don't want to send a
On
dick
a
pic
scale-
to either one of them.
On a scale of 1 to 3 chili peppers, 1 is pretty mild and 3 is hot. You could tell me where your comfort level is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably still be fun. That'd be something to talk about.
My boss is a man.
So's my boss. I think that's what make it funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna spin it to send it to my mom.
I think your mom would probably take it a little bit better than your boss, though.
Yeah, probably.
I would think so. Just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, I don't know. Probably boss would be a lot easier to, there'd probably be less questions. There could be more questions depending on the content of the spicy text. Would you rather, we're going to bypass that one. Would you rather always have to whisper seductively when ordering food or shout everything in a monotone at the bar? So, like, Dave, if you went up to the bar there at the Holland Legion to get a Busch Light, hi, sweet thing, can I get me a Busch Light
Probably
bottle?
say it monotone.
In a very loud voice. Can I get a Busch Light, please?
I don't want to have to wait for my Busch Light. Like, it's pretty loud down there. Hey, how about a beer? I'd rather just get my beer.
Yeah. What about you?
I'd whisper seductively.
Attaboy. I'd probably do the whisper seductively because I think you could have fun with that. The monotone yelling would get old after a while. Would you rather walk in on your parents or have them walk in on you?
Probably rather than walk in on me, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Would you rather be completely hairless or have hair grow twice as fast everywhere?
I'm nearly completely hairless anyway.
I want to be slicker than a fish. Yeah, I'd get f***ing slicker off, baby. Yeah.
I'd probably go that route because could you imagine looking like Teen Wolf? That'd be pretty tough. Would you rather get a free lifetime supply of your favorite liquor but can only drink it straight or never have it again but get unlimited mixed drinks?
Yeah, I'd go ahead, Dave.
So you couldn't. So the unlimited mixed drinks are any mixed drink, but your favorite.
Well, I think what it meant was like, let's say mine's bourbon. So
Oh, so either straight bourbon or you can have like Mai Tais or something for the rest of your life.
yeah,
I'd probably go mixed drinks. My straight whiskey days are behind me.
Yeah, me too.
I would agree with that. Would you rather accidentally like an ex's 8-year-old Instagram post or send a heart emoji to your boss's photo? Like if your boss posted a photo and you hearted it.
I feel like that's probably the one that's more likely to happen.
Yeah, I would put a heart on my boss's photo, other than liking a dick pic from my boss. No, I didn't mean that. Liking a ex's photo.
Yeah, probably the heart would probably be more apt to happen anyways.
Yeah.
Have you ever accidentally liked something and been like, oh shit?
Mm-mm.
Not like an ex,
when
but
you're
like-
scrolling and it like puts a thumbs up thing, that pisses me off.
I get that on TikTok a lot.
And now
All you have to do is go back and hit it again. It goes
I know,
away.
but it's still like an extra movement.
Oh, God forbid your little thumb has to do a little something else. Last one. Would you rather be able to turn invisible, but only when you're completely naked, or be able to fly, but only when you're drunk?
Yeah, definitely that one. I would fly like a motherfucker drunk.
Me too. I think I would fly.
You wouldn't want to be invisible?
I don't know, dude.
I mean, if I was invisible, I'd definitely be naked.
Yeah.
Like if I knew I wasn't going to get like uninvisible, like and not know it, like why would you wear pants?
I'm going to say both.
If I could fly naked and just let the wind blow through the boys there, that'd be all right.
You're looking for both of those, huh? I think it'd be fun either way on both of them. So I'd probably be on the same train with you there. But hey, thanks for joining us this Wednesday. But before we go, we got some final thoughts. We'll go around the table one more time and hopefully make your day a little better with this episode.
Outdoor parties, graduation parties, and other events are upon us. Jumping Jacks Entertainment is your go-to source to take a ho-hum party to the next level. Whether you need tents, tables, chairs, or a bounce house, Jumping Jacks has you covered. Simple process. Head to their website, jumpingjacksentertainment.com, and see everything they got. You won't be disappointed.
Smoke Dragon, what you got?
Well, I got word today. Went ahead this evening and I put in the order for the pool. So we should be rebuilding the old little floaty pool back there here in the next couple weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hoping to have that done for we head down south to Punta Cana.
That's coming up too, isn't it?
About 4.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be good.
I'm ready.
That'd be good. Big fella, what about you?
Yeah, keep your stick on the ice. Thanks for listening. Smash that subscribe button.
Tell a friend, be a friend. Be a friend, tell a friend. That's it. That's your final thought?
That's it, brother.
Nothing much here. Just enjoy the good weather as it comes up. Of course, be prepared for severe weather. We've had a pretty good rash of it through the tri-state area. Been in my travels, a lot of downed trees, broken limbs, all that other stuff. Do your part to be proactive and be a good neighbor. If you got dead tree limbs or dead trees, take care of it. Don't let it injure somebody or something else happen. Other than that, fellas, I got nothing else.
Dutchman out.